Okay, so my children ask me, Dad, you're an engineer. How did you build the pyramids? Um, so the answer is with stepper motors. So listen, this is how we built the pyramids with stepper motors. Right. So this here is a stepper motor, and it moves in little steps around. It doesn't go round and round like an ordinary motor. It just moves in little steps. And in order to make that happen, you have to drive all these different wires in a special sequence. And you can see the sequence flash up on these LEDs. But to make that sequence, you need a computer. We're using an Arduino here. And the Arduino is programmed through this cable, right here, which connects to the USB, and that connects to the computer here. And here's the program. So the program sets up some variables: speed, acceleration, and then it says move to a quarter way around the sphere, the circle I mean. And then it sets an LED, and then it sits in a loop, and it tells the motor down here to run, and when it gets to where it's going, it stops for 10 seconds. It disables all the outputs, and then it stops for 10 seconds, enables the output, and then it moves to the opposite position. So it does that forever. Okay, now I'll run that just as it is by turning on the power. So the power you turn the power on just by connecting that, and you can see the motor moves forward and backwards with a 10-second delay in the middle. Now, why did I put a 10-second delay in the middle? Because the motor, if you run it all the time, it gets really hot. So I've just slowed it down because I don't want to start a fire. Okay, so let's look at the lights. You see when it slows down, you can actually see them flickering in a sort of a wave. And that's what that's what we need. So I'm running this off a 7-volt supply, courtesy of an old Apple book, power wall wart, and that's going straight into the Arduino, so it doesn't need any power from the USB. But we're going to plug the USB in just to reprogram it. We're going to slow it down. You see. So let's reprogram it using the Arduino IDE. So I'm going to change the speed to really, really slow to 4. And press this button and it reprograms. So watch this. You see that's the reprogramming happening there? Right, and now it's started up again. Now you can see that's how the coils are used. So you have one on, then 2 on, then the next one on. You see how that works? Just goes round and round and round, and the motor, because it is organized in steps, that tells it to move 1 step forward, half a step forward, half a step forward, half a step forward, until it goes all the way around. So being very slow, you're not going to see much happen here, because the motor divides
this speed by 64 because it has a whole bunch of gears inside there. Alright, so let's just reprogram it and put it back to normal. So we go up to Arduino and we revert that change. So we go back to, let's go up to much faster speed, shall we? Let's go to 1000. This makes it get really, really hot. Okay. And we'll press the reprogram button. As you can see it recharging. Right, now look at it go. Wait for 10 seconds. You see now it moves really quickly. There is a wire here which I can use. You can hear the actual sound of the signal going to one of the coils. Just gives you an idea of how fast it's going. You can hear the clicking. And it will do that all day. Doesn't need to be connected to the computer because this computer here is now programmed with that. And it will do that all day and night for as long as it can stand it. But this is actually now starting to warm up here quite a lot. The 10-second delay hopefully lets it cool down a little bit. But the lesson is, when you're using stepper motors to create pyramids, you need to worry about how hot they get. Thank you. Bye bye.